Hey guys, Xbox Gamer G16 here, doing my first ever Power Rangers Megazord review. Now, this Megazord is from the 2009 Power Rangers series, Power Rangers RPM, or in Japan is the 2008 Super Sentai series, Engine Sentai Go Onger. This is like the first Megazord that I've ever gotten for Christmas, and I've been interested in collecting these ever since a few years back when I first saw these Megazords. Ever since I started watching Power Rangers. I never got to it because I never had the money to, but now that I do, I can get started with these. This is my first video that I'm using to get my YouTube channel back in order because for some weird reason all of my videos got deleted and I stopped making them for a while, but now this is my comeback. This is my comeback video, my Power Rangers review. So let's get started, shall we? Alright, now we're just getting to review the Megazord. These are the three Zords, the three main Zords for the Megazord: Eagle Racer, Lion Hauler, and Bear Crawler, or in the Japanese version, Speedor, Busan, and Bear RV. Speedor has two modes that he can do, both in the Japanese and American version. He could either be a car, or he could turn into a jet, which is kind of looks like a bird. So this is his bird mode right here, Speedor, sitting on top of Busan. I set it right there so you could see him. He just flies around and go. I was watching an episode of Go Onger, picked up an enemy by the hands and then he dropped him. Yeah, this looks cool so far. And and yes, you are listening to the Samurai theme. I'm watching Power Rangers Samurai right now. This is Busan, and the reason why I call them by the Japanese names is because I'm more into Sentai than Power Rangers. Okay. So yeah, this is, oh, and what I forgot to show you is that, when you open Speedor, see this little black hatch right here? Open it up, take it out, and you get an engine cell. Now, for this season, this is like the gimmick. Even though the engine cells did not do anything, it was a total gimmick for the kids to play with. So you could put it inside their weapons or Zords or whatever, and you can use them as, just use their imaginations. Didn't have any electronics, just a stupid gimmick. So now, here is Busan. You can see some of the paint. I can't really remember any differences between the Japanese version and the American version paint-wise, but sticker-wise, the eyes and the nose, and see the wording right here. I'm not sure if you can read it, but on the top it says 02 Power Ranger instead of Power Rangers. But in the Japanese version, it would say 02 Go Onger. Now on the top of them, or the back of the Megazord, there are two hatches. This hatch is where you put the engine cell. This hatch is where you put the sword. You open up the sword, and this is what the sword would look like that you would put in his hand. And the reason why my Lion Hauler sometimes stands up in a weird way is because sometimes it won't shut now. Like the leg won't come up. But like one of the legs won't stay in there now. But I don't know why. I don't know what happened to it. What? Oh well. Then finally, Bear RV. or bear crawler in the American show. Doesn't do much really. It doesn't even do anything actually. You just roll it around. That's all. You can open its mouth like you're gonna make it talk like in the Japanese show. Sorry, to make it talk like in the Japanese show, but it looks nothing like it. So yeah. Now there are huge differences in Bear RV and Bear Crawler. First off, Bear RV doesn't have a little mohawk right here. It doesn't have that. And the Japanese model is bigger, and on the back, instead of having this in a way, it would hook somewhere underneath it, and in the back of the Japanese model, you'll put the engine cell in the back. But since it's so small, you can't do that. You gotta open it up and put the cell in here. It's really easy to open. Like, all you have to do is just like push back on the nose and just lift it up. You know, this is like my least favorite. This is like my least favorite Zord out of this Megazord. But now let's get started with transformation, shall we? I'll start off with Speedor. Now, in order to start the transformation for Speedor, you gotta take the arms and pull it back until you hear a click. Then spread the back half of the Zord in half, and then push the shoulders like all the way forward. Then you gotta push the shoulders inside until you hear a click. Now take the arms, hold them down, and I thought I didn't shut the hatch for the engine cell. But anyway, yeah. Lift the head. Good to go. Bear RV. Oh, one other thing that I forgot is that the wheels on the bottom of the bear crawler, it's the V shield. The Megazord can use this anytime he wants to, and I'm not sure how many times you see it in the show. Actually, I only watched a few Go Under episodes. But yeah. Anyway, take Bear RV, slide it under, take these two tabs on the back of the shield, flip them up. Now, flip the shield up, boom, you got the top half of the Megazord finished. And just play around, just in case if you want to play a game and you make your Megazord fall off, you can just like roll them back onto Bear RV. I don't know, I just came up with this just now, and it's kind of a funny gag. Now, finally, Bear RV. Not Bear RV, Bus On. Raise them up, pull the legs out. The feet could stay out. It's just that on my model, they just can't go back in all the way. Now you just gotta pull them out until you hear some sort of a click. But that click might not be it, so just keep pulling until you hear another click, just in case. Then you put the wheels inside, flip the head down, spread the legs. Ouch. And then you slide the top half of the Megazord onto Bus On, and there you have Engino. There you have Engino. That's what it's known as in Go Under, or in Power Rangers RPM, the High Octane Megazord. This is actually pretty good looking. Like you can do lots of stuff with this. Like if you want to, you can take out the sword. You know, I already showed you the process of unfolding the sword. And you can put it on your hand. Or I just came up with this a few days ago. And you could turn the sword into a really long gun. See that? I just turned the sword into a gun. I just came up with that. Pew, 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 die. Pew. officially it's a sword, but if you want to, you can just like turn it into a gun, which is the only thing I like about Zords. Like, I like Zords that have guns more than swords, because the sword thing is kind of overused in Sentai series. And if you want to, you can take off the shield on the back. It'll still stay on. Like, it'll still stay on. And now, unlike the Japanese version, the back of the V-shield on the Japanese version had a little handle on here, and it barely held on to it because the hands on the Japanese version were opposable. Now, you see these two tabs right here. You could put the V-shield on these two tabs. Just pull this stick thing down and attach it to here. And there we go. We got the shield on. We got the shield on. Now this is like one of my favorite Megazords out of my collection. I only have 6 Megazords, but I'll review them all someday. But anyway, this is like my favorite. This is like one of my favorite main Megazords so far. At least until like the rest of the Samurai Zord collection comes out, which is only one last Zord left, and I won't spoil it all for you who haven't seen Samurai Sentai Shinkenger. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I mean, like, some of the stickers wear off, and there's a different version where like some of the silver parts on the Megazord are chrome, but I didn't bother getting it because it's more expensive, and you can barely see the chrome if you do like the G12 combination or Ultrazord combination. It's to me, it's not worth it if I already have the Megazord. I mean, if I want to replace it, yeah, it's worth it with a few extra good looks, but right now it's just not worth it. Time will have to wait. Overall, I would give this like an 8 out of 10. Actually, it has no electronics, but if you are one of those people who uses their imagination a lot, then yeah, it's really good. It's good. I mean, it's good to play with if you have lots of imagination. If not, then this is really not your thing. I'd go for the Japanese version with the electronics. The Megazord does do limb swapping features, but I'm not doing that until I do my next review, my Valve Max Megazord review. I'm not doing that yet. So until next time, YouTube. This is Xbox Gamer J16. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a really wonderful day.